that strapped mindset. That's why it's so hard to do something different. But to do things, to do real things, to do meaningful things, to change, to excel, to lead, to expand, to really be, ladies, you have to adopt a sparkly mindset. One that is experimental, right? That willingness for things to not always work out. You have to be in a trying mode. That means you love failure, you love learning, you love evaluating, you love repeating, you can just keep doing, it's okay.
You have to have exposure, but you can't be in one place. You got emails, and you have social platforms, and you have TikToks and the video box. You know all that. But you gotta be everywhere. But the point I'm making is this is a platform that is available to you.
And I spoke to a room of about 150 people. And the little attendant, when I was over, came up to me and said, I want to thank you. You just reached 90 nations that were represented in that room. Sometimes it doesn't look like what you think it's going to look like.
It's you telling yourself the positive self-talk, the self-care, the self-love, the gratitude, spending time with loved ones, showing up authentically, because that's what we get to do in the boardroom. You are that boss babe. You are that boss queen.
It takes 5 to 7 impressions for people to remember your brand. And it takes them 5 to 7 times of seeing you in all those different places, or in one place really powerfully, to actually remember who you are, and then about 25 to actually buy from you.
But I refuse to try to figure out how to position his lunch, to look like Van Gogh's Starry Night when it's perfectly positioned in his little bento box. I'm not doing that. And I'm sure as heck not going to try to figure out how to carve a cucumber to look like George Washington crossing the Delaware River. I have way better things to do with my time. And if I'm being completely honest, a cucumber. Way better things to do with a cucumber.
Just be yourself. Authenticity is what will drive connection. Authenticity is, it can be hard to show up and say, this is who I really am, this is me. Add value. So when you meet somebody, don't make it about how can I get the sale? How can I get their connection? How can I get their contact information? How can I get them to buy my product or service? Add value first. Because if you're pouring into other people, they're automatically gonna pour back into you.
You have to be willing to do that. You also have to be proud of yourself. Even when you didn't meet your target marks or your goals, you're like, but I did, because I learned. I learned maybe what not to do next time, but I learned. I'm proud of myself.